Now then, welcome to the channel, and not the Lake District, but Scotland. Today we parked at the head of Loch Trool at Bruce's Stone, and the intention today is to do Merrick. It's looking a bit wintry up there, so should be good. I've plotted a circular route, but whether we'll actually do that or an out and back, I'm not sure yet. See how long it takes us to get up there and what conditions are like. Yeah, so while we start this first little ascent, we'll have a quick look at the route. So as that sign requested, we've taken the high road as opposed to the low road. There's a song about that, isn't there? Well, I'll tell you what, it's chilly. There's a bit of a breeze blowing, and it's got a bite to it, so it's going to be cold when we get to the top. I'll have to put Charlie's coat on for him a bit later, I think. Right. There's a few people around as well, actually. It's Tuesday morning. It's just coming up for 10. It's English half term at Scottish schools. I think their week was early, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a few people around here. Quite a few cars in the car park. Charlie having a dig already behind me. Right upwards. So I think they are our two hills for today. That one sort of just to the side of my head there, I believe that's Benyellary. I don't know if it's got a classification, if it's a Graham or a Donald or out like that. When we get to the top, I'll find out when I get home and put on if it is. And then over there, just by the side of this tree, I think that's our main objective. I think that's Merrick, or the Merrick. It seems to go by both. Right, so chilly. Oh, nearly went already. Yeah, I'm going to put Charlie's coat on for him soon, I think. Oh, right, onwards we go. So I've just entered these trees, a bit of shelter from the wind. I was a bit concerned this morning. We're staying in an Airbnb near Newton Stewart for a few days, and listening to the radio this morning, forecast was for snow in central belt and southern Scotland, and we were getting people to ring in and texting saying if they'd got snow, and there was some quite close over it. It borders on Galloway and around there. So. But the forecast for here is just cloudy all day, not for any snow. But tomorrow I was planning on doing another Corbett a bit further north called, I think it's Shallock-on-Minnock or something like that. But forecast for tomorrow is high winds, so whether we'll do that or not, I very much doubt it, because it's a long walk as well. It's about 12-13 miles, so I'm not sure if we'll do that or not. Oh, our first hill's looking steep now. Looks like there might be a Bothy down at the bottom. I'll just show you. So that's Benyellary, where we're going first, and it looks like there's a Bothy just in front of us there. Might have nosy in that before we start. Ooh, looks steep. Right, onwards. That looks like it might have been a decent bothy at one time, this. Obviously fallen into disrepair now, which is a shame, isn't it? Still got a good roof on it though, hasn't it? Normally roofs start to go when places are just left, don't they? Right, so I think it's going to get steep shortly. See you on our way up there. Well, it's a well signposted and well used path, is this? Must be a popular hill, this Merrick. I've never been round here before. Apart from Ben Lomond, the furthest north I've been was to do that Hartfell Ridge horseshoe, so this is all new territory to me. Don't know names at any hills. No, there's one called Corserine, I think, which is quite close to here, and then I might be able to point out that one that I don't think I'm going to do tomorrow now, Shallock on Minnock, because that's not far north of the top at Merrick, so I might be able to identify that. But for now, we'll carry on up here. So we've just come to this bit of concrete with some writing in it and a couple of footprints I can't make out, or something one forest zone. I don't know if anybody knows what that's about. Let us know in comments. Where's Charlie gone? Hey, he don't like hanging around. Right, upwards. So we're just through that gate in deer fence, and I just stopped to put Charlie's coat on, and I've put my spikes on. The snow on the path, it's quite compacted and icy in places. Oh, I tell you what, that wind is, it's absolutely arctic now as well. Oof, I might have to put another layer on. Oh, Charlie's going to be alright, he's got his coat on. I've been an idiot though, it's like a waterproof and it's got a fleece liner that fits in it. Gone and left a fleece liner at home, haven't I? He should be alright. Right, upwards. So we've just come to this wall here, and I think we follow this pretty much to the top of Benyellary, which isn't that far away. And I've just had a look at GPS, and it says we've done 2.5 miles. Signpost down at car park to Merrick was 4 miles, so we're not that far from top. I'm actually thinking might do it as an out and back. I don't know the area, given the conditions. We'll see. I'll make a decision when we get to the top of Merrick. Right upwards. So that's Benyellary done. If it is a Donald or a Graham, I'll put it there, but if it's not, I won't. And you could see just then the way we're going. I won't turn around and show you now because I'm trying to have my back to the wind, otherwise you won't be able to hear me at all. It's still blowing a Hooley up here. Yeah, so it's gorgeous views, isn't it? I just don't know what names of any of them. Apart from it's the Galloway hills. Yeah, great. There's nowhere, I don't know, maybe it's down here. Get behind this wall and have coffee in a tube behind this wall. We'll see. Anyway, we're going to make our way up to the main objective of the day, which is Merrick. So we've just come through that col, or actually would it be a beelach, seeing as we're in Scotland, between Benyellary and Merrick. Oh, bloody heck. Top of it doesn't seem to be getting any closer. Just past the chap down there. Saw him in car park, come up with his boxer dog in his shorts. Mind you, he's run up and down. Anyway, got chatting to him. I couldn't really hear for wind, but he said he was going to drop us a sub. I think he said his name was Hannibal WC, I think. Anyway, I'll have a look when I get back. If that's not what he said, drop us a comment, and I'm sorry I've got your name wrong. Alright, so we're going to carry on up this seemingly never-ending path to the top of Merrick. So that's us on Merrick. Oh, it's blowing an absolute Hooley up here now. I'm just kind of shouting what I can behind Trig Pillar. I mean, we've got stunning views, but I can't give you a spin round. I can't use gimbal in wind because it's straight motors. I can't put camera up. But I mean, I don't know what we're looking at, but it's stunning all round. And I've decided that I'm going to go back the same way as we came up. The ridge that I'd planned on going over on the way down is there, and that's just straight into the jaws of the gale. At least if we go down this way, it'll be our side. So we're not stopping. I've just given, you see, that's what happens when I move away from Trig Pillar. So yeah, we're not stopping. I've just given Charlie his chew there. So I might as well mention, if you'd like to donate to the channel, help us out, that QR code there, you can buy us coffee and a chew for a future episode. If you scan that, it takes us to buy me a coffee, and you can buy us coffee and a chew if you'd like to for a future episode. Alright, I'm just turning around and heading back the same way as we came up, so we'll catch you back down there. that's a brilliant view there, isn't it, with that little bit of sunlight coming through the clouds. Oh, I just want to get down from here now. The wind has dropped a bit as we've dropped down into this beeler. Look at me getting all technical. But no, I think we're just the last people on this hill at the moment as well. We passed quite a few going down as we were coming up. There was a couple in front of us going up. One of the women that I spoke to, she was going down, she'd seen them. They said they were thinking of doing the same circular as I was doing, but given wind on top, we would be heading straight into that to go down that ridge. And with it being new territory for me as well, kind of off the beaten path. I mean, the path's been great all the way up and down here. I think it's a bit off-piste going over there. But no, we're on our way down, but we've got to get up. Got to get back up to. Look at that, it's beautiful, is that? Gorgeous. So yeah, we've just got to get back up there to Benyellary, and it's all downhill from there. So onwards we go. So we're back over Benyellary, on our way down now. Oh, and you know, I'll be glad to get back. I'll be glad to get out of this wind, I know that for sure. It's doing my head in. It's spoilt the day as this wind. Oh, blooming heck, there's somebody on the way up. No, it's done my head in. I mean, right on the very top. Could hardly stand up. It's just been a nightmare. Oh, right, downwards. So we've passed back through that gate, which was on the way up, where I put Charlie's coat on and my spikes on. I'm going to stop and take them off in a bit as well now, actually. Oh, we've got great views though, haven't we? It's been a slog, and I don't like doing out and backs. Yeah, and I don't like changing my plans, right? But sometimes it's got to be done, hasn't it? Yeah, and it has been a slog, but I mean, on this way back down, we've got that in front of us, haven't we? It's not all doom and gloom, is it? That's nice. So, right, we'll carry on back down into the trees down there. So we're back through that gate and out of that bit of felled forestry. Oh, the path coming down there was awful. Stony and boggy. Yeah, it wasn't good. But we've not that far to go now. We're back into these trees just before that old Bothy. Now I know there's not much different for you to see because we're doing it as an out and back, but I'm not going to sign off yet because I want to show you Bruce's Stone when we get back down to the car park. So I'm not going to sign off until we've had a look at that. So that might be next time you see us, when we're at Bruce's Stone. So where we are, Bruce's Stone. Oh, am I glad to be here as well. Charlie's got a playmate. Oh yes, car's just over there. So yeah, that's commemorating Robert the Bruce. Oh, well, what can I say? I've not enjoyed it, I don't think, really. The wind, for starters. I mean, we've had some views, haven't we? but I couldn't really show you much of them for wind, especially when we got to the top at Merrick. I don't like doing out and backs, and that path through that felled forestry and through the trees just down here, it's not good. It's stony, bouldery, boggy, and I'm pagged actually. Oof. Yeah, it's been hard work. That wind hasn't helped at all. This is the top end of Loch Truel. Oh, I am ready to get back for a beer. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do the usual: liking, subscribing, ringing the notification bell, commenting, sharing, all that usual malarkey, and hopefully see you on the next one. Ta-ra!